Hey guys, what is going on? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm certainly doing fantastic myself. As you can see, it is finally happening. Ducati has just handed me over the keys to the Ducati Panigale V4S. Yes, it is the S model, which means it comes in at a hefty price of 25,000 euros. But therefore you're getting 214 HP at a race ready weight of just 197 kilograms. I'm super pumped to find out how well this baby does, if it is a good bike for the street or if it is maybe too much for the streets. So let's go and check it out. So initial impression: at low RPMs this exhaust sounds really good. It sounds like a proper Panigale, not like my Panigale, which has the side exhaust and is therefore a little bit muffled. This has a nice grumble, and the quick shifter, it is even better than the one I drove on the Diavolo. It is so buttery smooth, it's amazing, and even downshifts are better. On the Diavolo I had the problem going up from the first to the second gear that it was like a punch. There's no problem on this bike. Wow, what a beautiful car. Let's go for the first proper corner on this bike. Wow, it's stable. It's really good. But it's quick. Yeah, let's talk about the mirrors. They are even shittier than they are on my Panigale. Even though they look the same, I can see barely anything. It totally sucks, and yeah, I don't get why sport bike manufacturers can't seem to make proper mirrors. I really would like to know what's going on behind me. Even on a racetrack it's not important, but most of us will ride those bikes on the street, so we should know if something is behind us. But one thing that I really like is when you are decelerating and you are letting off the gas, that it makes a nice burble. Maybe we can simulate it here. I hope the camera picks it up. So nice. Holy moly! That's not good. That's not good. That was only like 25% throttle. It's stupidly quick. Maybe too quick for the streets, who knows. But holy shit. That's a whole nother level than my 959 Panigale. It's just stupidly quick. Holy shit. And it wasn't in like max RPM mode. You know, once it is over 8,000, 9,000, that's where the power kicks in. And we weren't even close to that. Maybe we can try to overtake this car. Let's see if there's something coming. Can't see anything. Come on. Come on. Oh no, there's a bus coming. Don't want to end up on his windscreen. Maybe after that. Looks good, looks good. Holy moly. Bike scares me a little bit, if I'm honest. guys, that's only half throttle, but it's so addicting, but it's dangerously quick. I think if this was my bike, I would lose my license in like no time. I think it's too much power for the street, but boy is it addicting. Wow, it corners so good, so stable. Oh, the suspension is really good. This is one of the bumpiest roads in the area, and it is doing really well. Of course, you're noticing every bump there is, but that's what you want on a sports bike, right? But it really does a good job. I'm surprised by that. I'm really surprised. Whoa! Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, that was a false neutral, but it probably was my fault. Come on. Well guys, I think there aren't too many words needed to be noticing how much I'm enjoying riding this bike. But honestly, it's stupidly quick. And one thing that's really bad, it is getting so hot. We only have like 22 degrees Celsius at the moment, and my ass is cooking. It's way worse than on my 959 Panigale. And my inner thigh on the left side is burning up. So hot. And that's not even city riding. I mean, I'm riding properly quick on country roads. So this is normally the place where my Panigale hoods off stupidly. It's super comfy to ride, but the V4S, it is getting so hot. But let's put in another acceleration. Holy shit! And there's a girl with a dog, so we better touch it. I'm sorry, this bike is so loud. Another thing that in comparison to the traditional two-cylinder Ducatis has much improved with the V4 is the shoppiness down low. You can easily drive it in a really low rev range like 2,000 to 3,000 without it being choppy. It does it really smoothly. So there the V4 is superior to all Ducatis I've ever ridden, and I have ridden a lot. It's buttery smooth. I really like that. And one thing I was really concerned with was the V4. I was concerned that this wouldn't be a true Ducati anymore, but let me tell you, it still sounds like nothing else out there. It rides fantastic. It is so Ducati to its bone. It's super light and nimble. There's really no reason to be afraid of the V4. Well guys, what do I think of the Panigale V4S? Let's start with the looks. I think it looks amazing. If I compare it to my 959 Panigale, you can see that those bikes are definitely related, and in my opinion, the 959 Panigale has aged really well, and I think the V4S will age really well too. The lines are super sharp, it looks so aggressive. The wings, I was really not sure about what I would think about them, but now that I have seen them in person, they look really good and not as bad as on the pictures, and you can definitely tell that they are making the bike more stable. Let's get to the engine, which is maybe the biggest part of this bike. It is the first 4-cylinder engine by Ducati, and I was really afraid that it would no longer be recognizable as a Ducati, that it might sound like a BMW or a Honda or bikes like that, but thank God it's not. It still sounds like a Ducati, it rides like a Ducati. It has improved the riding capabilities of this V4 in comparison to the 1299 so much more. It's buttery smooth and it has a lot of power. Let's do one more pull. Holy shit, holy shit. And that's from like 60 to losing your license in like really quick. But the engine is amazing. It gives you a lot of confidence. It revs all the way up to 14,500 and it does so buttery smooth. And the grumble that it makes in combination with the exhaust is fantastic. It sounds so damn good. And I like how the tag is switching to dark mode, and it looks even better when it's black and white. I like the dark mode. But the exhaust, it sounds really good. I like it even more when it's in the lower RPMs, because it makes a really nice burbly sound, and it sounds so angry. And when you're letting off the gas, it starts popping. It won't do it now, I don't know why, but I had moments where it popped and it sounded fantastic. The seating position is like on my Panigale. It is fine, it's not superb, but it's like on every other sports bike. It's not made for comfort, it is made for attack. But like I said in my video comparing the BMW S1000RR and the Ducati 959 Panigale, I think Ducati is a little bit more comfortable than other sport bikes because of the handlebar. It's a little bit wider and it just helps you with the weight distribution of your body. I just had to do it, guys. I just had to. And this is only like half throttle. I'm really afraid to give it full throttle. And yeah. But one thing, like I already said, one thing that I really don't like is how hot it is. It is getting super hot. It's so much hotter than my 959 Panigale, and this has all to do with the exhaust design. You know, it makes like this horseshoe shape movement below the seat, and this is cooking your ass and your balls. It's in the city, it's super uncomfortable. So it's definitely not a bike meant for city riding. Yeah, but this is one of the two main complaints I am having. And the second one, which I can't demonstrate you at the moment, is the side stand. I can't seem to find it. It's like I have never ridden a bike. I can't find the sidekick on this, the side stand on this motorbike, and this is annoying. because then you are at the gas station and you're fiddling around with everything. It's just not working. That's not how it is supposed to be. But all in all, I really like this bike, and I think the 25,000 euros Ducati is asking for this bike is more than fair. It really is. It's a lot of money, but this bike gives you so much. It's so much fun. It looks great. Yeah, and I just enjoy riding it. So if you did like today's video, hit the thumbs up and leave a like. And if you haven't already, well, let's give it a short try on the Autobahn. I'm not sure if this is derestricted or not. Let's just see how it does. Let's leave a little space. Yes, we unlocked, it's derestricted. Holy shit, that's 200.